Welcome to our music and publishing label, Skyline Entertainment and Publishing, and our residential studio facility, Toolshed Studios. We're on the southern edge of Silicon Valley, right at the southern city limits of San Jose, with two beautiful oak doors to load in gear, bring you to the entryway, and then that front hall closet, which we turned into a machine room. We had to figure out where to put all of the gear. So the converters, our Dante system, headphone distribution, amps for playback, speaker systems are all there in that front hall closet. Then we had to get the wall ready because we needed to create separation between Studio A, which you'll hear about more later, and Mix A. So framing and peeling away the existing sheetrock so we could get our air gap with the second wall. And that second wall is not touching the floor, ceiling, or walls. We've got a neoprene rubber gasket for that frame, so there's no transfer or limiting our transfer of sympathetic vibrations. Rock wool to dampen, and then 2 layers of quiet rock that went on both sides. And we used green glue to create the membrane between the layers of quiet rock on both sides. Both the studio side, which you're seeing, and the mix side, which you'll see in a moment. When it's time for glass, we used 9/16 Lexan on the control room side and 3/8 safety glass on the studio side. Both extremely heavy pieces of glass that took 3 guys, as you can see, to lift it into place. Then once we had that, we were ready for a band, and I've got a 5-piece quintet. You'll see left to right, guitar, grand piano, tenor sax, and upright bass and drums, which is the audio that you're hearing right now in the background. And then Mix A is our 36-channel Audient and our outboard compressors and UA conversion. Studio A, we call it. It's a 478 square foot room with an oak bar, an 1800s pump organ, and our prized possession, which is this 1901 Model B Steinway. Actually doesn't have the B in it because it's 1901 and they weren't referring to that as yet, but it is 6'10", and the balance that we get from the low end, since a lot of piano players play on a 6-footer, they tend to play a little heavy in the left hand, and this is rich, deep, rich low end. We've cut many records with this piano, and it sounds amazing. We're very lucky to have it. It actually came from the next town over. It was just in someone's home, and they were looking to move it on to the next user, and we were the beneficiaries of that. So we've recorded full bands in here. We've had jazz quintet in here, and we use gobos and different sound treatments to keep things as under control as possible. But it's great to be able to have musicians playing with each other at the same time. We've also recorded duets where it's piano and vocalist singing together, playing together at the same time, or solo pianists right here at the piano with the mic. And depending on what orientation we need, the piano's on a truck, so we can move it wherever it is in the room to get the right acoustics for the space. So this is our Studio A.